A bit late to be running around in the archive at this hour, is it not? No matter. We can put the hour to better use than aimless wandering. Come, my study is warmer than these halls. Sit, tonight, we'll speak of the realm's internal politics and of power. The Vargalean Empire is a feudal state, that much any child of the realm knows, but it is not the simple chain of lord to vassal that many imagine. It is older, more deliberate, and far more fragile than it appears. Every land-holding noble in the empire swears an oath. Some swear it directly to the emperor himself. These men are called immediate lords. All others swear to another lord and are known as intermediate lords. Only the immediate lords possess a voice in the affairs of the realm. They alone form the Senate of Knes. Knes, an old Brannic word. It once meant Prince of the Land, a fitting name, for these are the princes who remain, even after the empire swallowed every petty king. In the court of the lords they debate law, war, taxation, roads, and the fate of entire provinces. The emperor sits among them and holds absolute veto. The High Hierophant of the Church of Life and Death also holds a seat, though his veto requires the emperor's consent. Most of the year the Senate is thin. Lords prefer their own halls and their own problems. Only those present may vote. Once every 8 years, however, the emperor calls a great senate. Every immediate lord is required to attend. Absence is not excused, it is defiance. And then there is the right of feud. The ancient right of feud was never abolished. It was simply taken under imperial authority. A lord who believes his house has suffered a grave wrong may not simply raise his banners. He must petition the emperor for the right to wage a war. A declared feud is a temporary withdrawal of the emperor's peace between the two houses alone. They may raise retainers, besiege one another's castles, seize property, and settle the blood debt by force, but the rest of the realm remains under the peace. Certain persons and places stay protected, and the emperor may end the feud whenever he chooses. Two houses stand slightly apart from the rest. The Duke of Cairn and the Duke of Olivewood. Their ancestors knelt to Baldwin I when others raised swords. For that loyalty, they were granted permanent ducal titles, special seats in the Senate, the right to veto decisions that touch their own lands, and the rare privilege of minting their own coin. And then there are the knights. Knighthood is not blood, it is faith and service. Any man, even a peasant, may be raised if he serves as squire and undergoes the ritual. Once knighted, he is judged as nobility. In rare cases, he may even be granted land, though that land dies with him unless his sons are also knighted. The Senate's greatest power is succession. The firstborn son of the emperor, Prince Imperial, is usually confirmed without trouble. But if 2/3 of the Senate judge him unfit, they may set him aside. Should the imperial line itself fail, the Senate elects a new emperor from among their own ranks. The High Hierophant must still anoint him, or refuse. This has happened twice in imperial history. The last time, it sparked a succession crisis that lasted 30 years. We call that the interregnum. So you see, pupil, the empire is held by a web of oaths, some of them centuries old, some of them renewed every generation. Pull the wrong thread, and the whole tapestry may unravel. That is enough for one night. The archive will still be here tomorrow. Try not to run into any more Archscholars on your way back to your chamber.